Welcome back. Today we decided to do some grass. It's going to rain here a little while. So what we're doing right now is just trying to get this thing running. So let me see if I can flip this around. And then we're going to do that. Okay. Right now Bubba's on the lawnmower. He don't drive this thing very much, but now he's just getting into learning how to do this so he can take care of everything. Now, what I've got here is, it's about half the city block, about the mayor's house on the other side of this house. There's my Conex shed I converted, my garden it's all messed up, and my bug out wagon slash camping trailer slash extra power unit slash anything I need it to be for the most part is right over here. Let me show you this puppy. What this thing is it's a camper shell on top of a service bed with everything laying loose that I need in it. I've got a bed in here, and there's the table that I got in the kitchen. That's off an old Dodge truck. We built into this thing all kinds of shelving. Put drawers for storing stuff. Turn these into shelves. See? Bear mace and everything else. And I even put my power unit in this thing. This is where it gets neat because I can use the LEDs while I'm out on the job site or the campsite. And in here, I can run my inverter, I don't know if you can see this, for my DC power or my AC power, run off a couple of deep cell batteries. I have solar panels that charge in here to keep it charged, although I probably ought to swap that regulator out. My switches are here for running my front and my side lights. And up here is the rest of my little setup. I've got gasoline reserves for my generator, which I'm hoping to convert to propane at some point. But I got 2 spare propane tanks, so when I pull out my camping stuff or if I have to run heat, I've got it. Of course, it all runs on my modified Yukon. Not too shabby for a cheap car. I think that was $1,500. Cost me more, about as much for the lift as it did for the truck. Car, SUV. Now this is my comms. GMRS license. Don't cost much. Get online, Federal Communications. About 75 bucks and it stays good. Mine stays good till 2031. So I got it during the pandemic stuff. In here, I have a PA system to call everybody to lunch or dinner. So I just take the speaker, set it up top, do what I gotta do, and then holler. It's right back there. CB radio with weather bands and miscellaneous, power supply. As you can see, this is on. That way I can 12 volt or charge phones right off that battery over there. Scanner radio. Of course, bovine. Small portable antennas so I can hook them up there and put the CB on top. Regular and GMRS/ham. Because I got ham in the other room too. I got regular walkie-talkies. So all this can run under that license for now, because the ham radio is not set up, nor my license yet. Studying on that. Over here, air, more propane. And of course, you're going to do that stuff, you got to have things you can use when you go out to the field. Toilet paper, paper towels, temperature gauge, pretty hot today, leveler. Same way over here. I got the microwave. Over here I got more paracord, cooking supplies, tea, coffee, sugar. All that stays in there. So, and this is a water tank I'm working on. Still got a couple leaks. Pressure 12 pounds here. Comes out of the water side. Down there. And then I can run it from the top up here. And it goes right down into my sink, which is in the kitchen. Sink's pretty cool too. It's a chopping block, so I can do my fish, my game out there on the campsite or bug out location. There it is. Sets on 2 workbenches. Top opens up. All my camping supply stuff sitting in there in drawers. The sink for the water supply. The tank plugs in here with 12 pounds of air pressure. It will run into that sink and then out into a bucket. Not bad for a start. So that's one that I'll probably show some pictures and stuff later on. And of course, gotta have your coolers, miscellaneous. So that was one piece of her puzzle. Oh, he's doing pretty good. Now do that side. Do that side. Go get it. You got it. Gotta encourage them when they go through this. Otherwise they don't catch it. One of the first projects we started here was, there was another house right here where I'm standing. It was an old house. It needed tore down. It was in the original contract with my mom and dad to tear it down. So that got tore down. It took me about 5 years. It was done by hand, no heavy equipment. And it was me and the kids and the family and a few friends. And it was a nightmare. And still is, but it's down to this. My Conex shed got converted into an off-grid house. And that's that puppy. I take the trailer, took it to this, and I'm fully operational. I have power. Water connections can come right through here. I put another filter on it. Well, that broke last winter. I gotta swap it out. But we put that in there. The exhaust fan comes out, goes to another spot, and I can put an air conditioner back in here if I want to. And that will require a lot more walkthrough. I may have pictures of that. Garden, whoa. Okay guys, gonna have a million comments on this. I need to weed the garden, I need to stay on top of it, I need to do this, I need to do that. I get it. It's the first one I've done in 35, almost 40 years. So, being the first one in 40 years, I've got some stuff growing here. There's onions here, corn there. I've got peas growing back here. And those last rows are nothing but potatoes. So, I got a lot of work to do on this one. It's going to take me a lot more to get myself back up to speed I need to be. I was trying to do a watermelon patch right over here. But so far I ain't seeing much on the watermelon and a lot on the weeds. Now this house is the spare one. It's partial school partial storage where everything goes, and it's my walk-in cooler for the most part. That's getting built in the back, the pantry. So there's the mayor's house. And we got this. Part of the school area was originally right here. And then we did some videos off this. This picture is actually from a buddy of mine, Jason Burns. He's an astrophotographer, and he does farming. And this is one of his personal pictures that he took out of his backyard. He has a website. He sells these pictures. Beautiful pieces of work. You can check him out. I'll see if I can figure out how to put a link or something like that, or get one of them to help me figure that out. School stuff, man, we got all kinds of junk. That computer works sometimes. This one runs. All of it's old equipment. And then, of course, these are just stacks and stacks. Because when you got this many kids, you have to have a lot of books. Even using PACE, and PACE is simple to use. There are a ton of people out there that would tell you what to do, how to do it, how they organize it, and everything else. It can be done. We have a little different way we do it than some, but the end result all works out the same. This thing, it's a Casio. Believe it or not, I found this in a pawn shop. As crazy as this sounds, it teaches the kids, or teaches Draco, because he likes messing with it, where the keys are and how to play them. We're hoping later, a buddy of mine, Jason, he plays piano a little bit, and he's been showing him a little bit of stuff with his friends Carl and them. Shout out to y'all, hi. So, we'll see where that goes. Alright, a little dark here, guys. Bringing some light to the scene in a second. And the reveal. Alright, this is where I'm rigging up the pantry. Now, since I'm prepping as part of this, I'm not buying new wood. With the current prices of stuff, it's nuts. So, I've got a lot of reclaimed wood here. I'm going to go over this with insulation, pull the electrical out of here, do off-grid electrical is the game plan. But first, I had to get the walls covered. And that's what I did. We had a raccoon problem, so I wound up fixing the hole where it was. He had rigged up a hole down here, so I had to rebuild this. Now, all this is 1 inch thick. If he gets through that, Rocky, you got the world. So right now, this is the beginning of our small pantry. Along with, of course, some people say get it, other people say don't have it. Well, we did what we could do. I took it an extra step. This is my spare room. Water goes in all these barrels. This one, corn. This one is, what is this one? Okay, that one's rice. That one's beans. That means that's wheat. And medicines. So, and if you're going to make tenures, you got to have vodka. Unfortunately, check the herbal channels. They'll tell you that that's kind of what you need to make good tenures for, like taking dandelions and soak them into vodka and make a, oh, I forget what they call it now. But anyway, the point is it winds up rigging it up in such a way that you can use it for like an infection medicine. And it works. We've used boiled dandelion greens forever to get some of this stuff done. And then, of course, don't forget your maps. Always good to have good maps in your area. Pumps are getting hard to find. By the way, this is a Harbor Freight pump. Day one, broke. We had to fix it. Good thing is I got a neighbor that's handy at that stuff, so he gave me a hand. Anyway, I'm going to try to edit this one, put some stuff on it, or maybe shorten it up. I don't know. If I can't, then next time we're going to try to implement Grandma's word of the day. That's where Grandma will get on the thing, just for a couple minutes. Maybe read us a Bible verse at the end of the deal. So all y'all that don't want to hear it, you know how to get out of the end. And the rest of us, there we are. Thank you. Have a good day.